If you think of the wildest car to come out of Porsche's Special Wishes program, what would it be? While there are plenty of increasingly extreme one-of-one builds these days, there's one car that left the factory in 1991 that arguably blows them all away. Meet the last 930. The story starts with a discerning first-time Porsche customer who ordered a 911 Carrera coupe with a single option, a leather dashboard at special request. That gradually turned into a 1989 911 Turbo Cabriolet Slantnose with every possible leather option, as well as hundreds of options that were, and still are, nearly inconceivable. While this Porsche left the production line in December of 1988, it didn't actually leave the factory until May of 1991. The numbers only tell part of why that happened. 500 non-standard parts were used. In excess of 240 unique parts were fitted, and more than 325 parts were finished in leather. Despite those titanic numbers, there's one feature that bears repeating: a trick rain sensor, so the power convertible top can put itself up, raise the windows, and even lock the doors in inclement weather. This Porsche remains with its original owner, who skipped the paint to sample program in favor of standard A1 black paint over black leather and a black convertible top, a combination often referred to as triple black at the time. Even the carpet, which typically had red turbo script, was redone in black for this car. Unlike other 1989 911 turbos, this car is equipped with an uprated flat 6, making more than 475 horsepower with 450 foot-pounds of torque. The expected 5-speed gearbox was replaced by a 6-speed manual, and the speedometer reads to a cool 220 miles an hour. Don't miss the gauge recording the engine hours too. Now, the exhaust system was built to accommodate the upgraded turbocharger, while the rear valence was modified to accommodate the 4-pipe muffler. The front spoiler includes an outside temperature sensor connected to a readout in the custom-made tachometer, as well as a central oil cooler and a custom fabricated heat shield just for the oil lines passing through the luggage compartment. The suspension was lowered by 50 millimeters and fitted with a specially valved Bilstein damper set. The car was delivered on 17-inch BBS wheels from the factory, which measure 7.5 inches up front and 10 inches at the rear. The list of leather upgrades is long, virtually 11 pages long, going far beyond what most people think of when they hear the term full leather interior. Beyond the dashboard, doors, and seats, the car has leather applied to virtually every surface: the switchgear, its bezels, the odometer reset button, and even the faces of its VDO gauges, where every number has been carefully silk-screened. The magnesium turbo boost controller, which was taken from a 935 race car, is also covered in leather and features an Eye of the Storm symbol. In the luggage bay, you'll find what might actually be the most intriguing bit of all: a trunk-mounted engraved copper plaque dated April 1990, commemorating this as the last 930, the last 930 Cabriolet, and the last 930 Flakbau to leave the factory. The car's paint was sanded to perfection before 2,000 hours were spent preparing all exterior and interior parts to concourse condition. Yet, the car has never been entered in a concourse, much less judged. It's been kept in a constant state of mechanical readiness, yet it hasn't been seen in public in more than 35 years, until right now at Rare Shade 7. This 930 might have been known internally as the Special Nightmare to some, but it helped showcase just how much Porsche's Sonderwunsch program can do, with a little help from truly discerning customers. We hope you enjoy this truly special exhibit on the absence of color and the very last 930.